Welcome to Soup for the Soul. No portion of Soup for the Soul may be used without the express written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. The Soup for the Soul is called bullying and suicide. Bullying and suicide. And today I have a guest here with me by the name of
Victoria.
And Victoria is an elementary school student. Victoria is not her real name. And her mother has granted me permission to speak with her on the topics of bullying as well as suicide, which she is familiar with both. And she's going to give you guys some tips on what to look for when a child is being bullied, and also in the process of wanting to commit suicide, okay? But before we do that, I am going to go over a couple of announcements. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. I have a twist pudding. 5 years plus of research, you guys. Scroll down where the text is posted, or where the text is posted. It may be above the video, who knows, you just don't know where it's going to be these days. But where the text is posted, please see the information on ordering my twist pudding. If you are a natural hair care person and you are looking for something for moisturization, antibacterial properties, let's see, growth properties, etc., 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 please order that twist pudding. And if you order 3, I have a promo going on right now where you will get free shipping. In the future, I will be also including in the line skincare products, but right now this is the first product out of my skin and hair care line that I have brought out. Twist pudding is not the name, by the way. That name is under wraps because of trade secrets, so I'm not going to reveal the actual name of the product right now. I am still in my apartment and gotta still keep private donations. If you would like to send me donations, thank you so much in advance. I don't care if it's $2. I really, 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 truly need it because, as you guys know, that I'm being stalked and spied on, and so it has halted my life for the last 2 going on 3 years. I haven't been able to make any money. Someone needs to close the door because I know they just went. No, I'm just joking. Her mother and I, we have had so much fun. But yeah, not donations. If you can't send me donations, please know that I love you just as much. Okay. Been there where I've wanted to send donations and couldn't, so I understand. Thank you just for listening to the video and passing this information on to someone else. Also business seminars. We're going to be doing business seminars. Hopefully you and I. I'm going to be conducting the seminar, but you will be there hopefully with me. Like to give you a hug and a smile or something. And because I love business and I love to teach people about business, anything dealing with business basically, and how to start a business, what this, that, and the other. Absolutely love it. Little things that we do that we should not be doing in business, just certain things. And we're going to eat. 2-day seminar. We're going to eat. We're going to eat. So please look out for that. And Kimmy This Week, I will not be doing Kimmy This Week videos in my apartment, okay? I'm not going to be holding a phone to my ear in the bathroom with the light on, in the mirror, doing a video of any type. It's not just Kimmy This Week. So that the Kimmy This Week will commence when I move, which is coming up pretty soon, okay? Let's see what else I have to tell you about. There's 7 terms that I would love for you guys to look up. One of those terms is gang stalking. You can put those 2 words together or just separate them. Group stalking, gang and group stalking are basically the same thing, but I'm going to tell you why you should just go ahead and look up both of those. Empath, E-M-P-A-T-H, I'm an empath, okay? Targeted individual. An empath can be a targeted individual, or will be definitely, but a targeted individual is not necessarily going to be an empath, or is an empath, okay? Let's see, organized crime. Please look up organized crime. A lot of people look at movies and think that they understand what organized crime is, and you really, truly don't. You really don't. Also look up, let's see, I was going to say Hollywood. The reason why I was going to say Hollywood is because people look at movies like Hollywood movies and think that they know what's going on, and they really, truly don't. Okay. That's the Hollywood version of organized crime. And also, let's see, gang stalking. Oh, electronic stalking. Your electronics can spy on you. You might want to unplug them. Also, in the last one, and I'll tell you why I said that. And also, the last one is perps, P-E-R-P-S. They live around you, okay? They're around you. They'll even speak to you just as two-faced as all outdoors, but moving right along. Those 7 terms, I would suggest that you look them up via video format as opposed to text. Text is okay to start out with, but go to a video platform and look up those, because you're going to get feedback from different people and different entities, you know, who have, bless you, who have information on all of those terms, not just coming from me. Okay, and I said that because I have 18 playlists, 300 plus videos on YouTube. 2 of those playlists is called The Blue Cup in the Attic, and the other one, The Blue Cup in the Attic, Circumstance or Evidence. Coming up in Circumstance or Evidence, first of all, let me tell you what that is. Circumstance or Evidence is me knowing in my heart that I have been stalked and spied on before I realized I'm being stalked and spied on. I know in my heart. I have come up with a number of incidences. There's only 3 incidences or videos already posted. And just going over my life, once I discovered realized I'm being spied on, I went back into my life history and said, that's what was happening. That's what was happening. And so I give you guys those incidences, and I am coming up with one very critical, number 4, and this is going to be about the house that I used to live in. I grew up in this home, and I moved back home, and there was some 19 things that I could come up with that happened in that home while I was there, you know, when I moved back. And this is a home I grew up in, so this is not a home that I was just visiting or living in a lease. I knew that home like the back of my hands, and so it was some stuff going on, bite marks, just to let you know. I went to sleep and got bit by something, teeth marks on my thigh, and it was not there when I left, when I went to sleep to take a nap. So just 19 different, you know, facts, you know, or incidences or whatever. Got to do that. So if I missed an announcement, I will mention the announcement within the text. The announcement will be mentioned within the text. Also, editing for this video, if there are changes, please know where the text is posted. At the very, very top of that text, it will say before watching, and it will give an time of the error as well as the correction. Okay, if I forgot something once again, you know, that information will be there. Now, this is a very sensitive topic. If you don't want your children to listen to this, I don't know why you wouldn't, because times somebody just put some water on me, you guys. She just washed her hands and just splashed water all over me. Excuse you. No, I'm just joking. Okay. She said, keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Okay. So, you know, you guys, we are having some fun. Okay. So she's doing things, you guys, that she should not be doing. She should not be doing them. Trust. That's all I'm going to say. I'm so glad this is just audio to video. Okay, so here we go. So today we're speaking with Victoria. And Victoria, I just ask that you speak up a little bit, dear. And Mom, will you be participating in this today, or? Yes. Okay. So Mom's going to also participate in this, and if give some feedback. Okay. First thing I want to ask you, Victoria, is what grade are you in? 4th grade? Yes. Oh, wow, that's a young age to have gone through the things that you've been going through. So let's start with bullying. When did your bullying start?
When I was like in 2nd. In
the 2nd grade? Really? Yeah. What happened?
Basically, my teachers were trying to fight me, cursing at me. Students.
So these are teachers?
Yeah, basically. It was like students, teachers, and staffs.
Okay.
Mostly, it was the students. They were like having food fights, just throwing stuff at me, cursing me out, stuff like that.
Okay. And this is the staff members, or the students. The students were throwing things, but the staff members were doing what?
They were jacking me up by my shirt and stuff like that.
So they were jacking you up by your shirt. Yeah. For what? I mean, that's kind of abnormal for a teacher or staff member to do that. What was going on?
We were on our way to lunch, then my teacher, we were trying to, we were getting in line for lunch, and then I didn't want to, because it was this, like, boy who always used to bully me, and I didn't want to get, like, behind him. Then my teacher, she was like, you gonna get behind him, and just started yanking my shirt like that.
Male or female?
Female.
Okay, and going to make, was she aware that this dude was bullying you?
She didn't really care.
But she was aware.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you let your mom know? You didn't let your mother know? Okay, that's normal, because most kids don't want to let their parents know. How long did this go on with him?
I want to say like the first day I went to school. So like.
Well, you do know most when that happens, he really probably liked you, and that was his way of letting you know. When I was in elementary, older though, there was a young man by the name of Timothy. I mean, we're older now, so Timothy could be anyone, but Timothy, for some reason, just kept messing with me. He wasn't bullying me. He was just messing with me. And it was brought to my attention from a music teacher that he may like you. And I thought, yeah, that's what it, when you think about it, that's what it was, So he may have just kind of liked you, and that was his way of showing his affection for you. Although wrong, not the right way to show affection. He was probably liking you. Okay. But either way, still wrong. Right?
Yeah.
And then what happened after that? So that passed. And then what happened? Your next bullying incident.
I moved to a different school.
Okay.
And I was in the third grade.
2
times.
Okay. 2 different schools?
The same school.
Okay. Oh, 2 incidences at the same school.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened with that?
I was in 3rd grade. And then they were picking on me for being in 3rd grade 2 times.
Oh, so you had to repeat a grade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they were like, we're going to talk about her. Well, let me tell you something about that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. You should have told them you were just double smart. See, I'm smart twice. Thank you very much, But I know that's easier said than done. And so you had to repeat a grade. This is 3rd grade. A lot of pressure these days, especially. See, in my time, that would have been really basically nothing. Oh, you had to repeat the 3rd grade, no problem. But because of social media, you guys are online. You guys are we didn't have any of that stuff. We had to write letters, if anything. Especially in elementary, we weren't writing letters, basically. And then we got in junior high, you start passing little letters, on to people as you got more friends. So that probably would have went a little different, but that's my life. For you, no, not at all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so males or females this time?
It was both.
And then they were talking about you. Oh, she flunked.
Oh, she in the 3rd grade again. Oh, she flunked. She too fat to be in the 3rd grade.
As if there was a certain size to be in the 3rd grade,
yeah.
Right? Okay. So how did you handle that?
I told the counselor, but she was like, maybe they're not talking about you. Maybe they're talking about someone else.
To make her job a little easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A cop out answer. Where did it go from there? You went to the counselor, then what happened?
I told the principal, but the principal didn't care. She was like, I know the 4th graders wouldn't do anything like that. I'm like, every time I come, like, from lunch and they go to lunch, they always saying something, so I have to ask my teacher to go to the bathroom every time.
So you can just relieve some tension.
Yeah.
What would you do in the bathroom?
I would wait for them to leave.
Meaning wait for the class to be over?
No, wait for them to go in the lunchroom.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then you would come out or whatever. And then on top of that, you had some pressure because you had gained a little weight or whatever. So on top of you repeating a grade, you also had the pressure of them talking about you because you had gained a little weight.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. So that's not, you weren't a happy camper. So from there, you went to what grade and what happened?
I went to 4th grade. It was this new school I went to.
Okay.
And I would say this was the worstest one.
Okay, worst one.
It was much more bullying than the other two schools.
Like what?
Because
the older you get, the more pressure you're gonna get from kids.
Being sexual harassed by people, being
like sexually harassed
yes.
by students.
No.
By staff members. I think we talked about that. So not only did you have to repeat a grade, then here you go with bullying, then here you go with problems with weight fluctuating and things like that, and then on top of that, you are sexually harassed by, and that's good you know that term, you're sexually harassed by staff members. So you got all kind of stuff being piled on you at one time.
Yeah.
How did you handle the sexual harassment? Did you tell your parents or parent?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom? What happened?
I filed charges on him.
I can't hardly hear you.
I filed charges. I went to the school and talked to the teachers and also the principal, and they were supposed to go and look at the camera footage, and see what was going on and why he was in the classes with her by himself and why he was touching on her. And then I also was confirmed by a student that
he was doing what she said. So she had a witness, which is a good thing. Yes. Okay, and what did they do? How did they handle it?
They didn't do nothing until I came back up there.
Like a second time?
Yes. And then they said he was fired, but my understanding, he's still up there.
Yeah.
So he's still there?
Yeah, I asked one of my friends, I asked
they said, when I went up there, they said he's not over here.
And I was like, is Mr. Gavin still there? She said, yeah, he's still there. Like, going to classes, still messing with students. I'm like, why is he still there? And he's still messing with students.
But that hasn't been confirmed yet. You don't really know if he's still there. Okay. What made you think that he was gone? Or you guys, why did you guys think that
when I went up there to talk to them about her ARD meeting, they said that he was gone. He's no longer here.
What kind of meeting?
ARD meeting.
ARD meeting, okay. And they told you that he was no longer
there. That's
but he could have just
kind of figured that was a lie.
Yeah, that he could have just been on vacation.
Yeah.
He's no longer. Of course, he's no longer here because he's on vacation. He
could have been on the break or something.
Yeah, he could have been. He's no longer here. That makes you think he gone out of town, or he's
exactly
gone, he on vacation for a week, because he took vacation or something.
They was on his side all this time.
They probably was
they didn't believe nothing I said.
They were on his side the entire time. That happens because a lot of people, sadly, students are not believed in a lot of situations, and they're telling the truth the whole time. Well, so right now we're in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you right now with the bullying? Is it still going on?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still going on. But you are home. You are homeschooled. What's going on with your schooling? Are you homeschooled or are you still in school?
I'm supposed to homeschool, but the teacher haven't came for me yet.
Okay, and okay, now fast forward. That's the bullying. What caused you to be homeschooled, Mom? What happened?
She almost tried to commit suicide.
Now, what was the cause of you trying to commit suicide, sweetheart? Was it because of all the stuff that happened before with the bullying, or was it the teacher? Or both? Both. Well, I'm proud of you for going to your mom, because a lot of people will not even tell their parent that this stuff is going on. And you might not be here today had you not talked to your mom. So thank you for letting children know that it's okay to talk to their parents about stuff like that, because there's all the pressure. You're on social media. You are on social media, right? Meaning you get online on are you on Facebook or something? I don't know if you can have a Facebook account, but you are on other social media platforms where you can be on there, right? So you have a lot of pressure right there. And so you're waiting for this teacher. We've gotten over the bullying. What happened with the suicide attempt? And was that your first time?
Yes.
Okay, so you just couldn't take it anymore. What did you try to do? I mean, I know you tried to commit suicide, but what did you do?
Like how?
Yeah, how? What? Yeah, how did you?
First, I tried to.
So it was more than one attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. Same day or different days?
Different days.
Okay, what was the first thing? And it's okay. You can tell me.
Mama, don't cry.
Is she crying? She's not crying. I don't think she's crying because it's over. You know, you're just recollecting on what happened. You trust me. She's a happy camper today. Trust me. She's been having a lot of fun. Okay, so what was the first attempt? And you don't have to be detailed. Just say I tried to do this.
I tried to hang myself with a rope.
Where were you?
At school.
Where did you get the rope from?
Basically, it was at the that school up there.
Okay.
It was these two boys. They brought me to the rope in like the auditorium, and then they were like.
So they literally brought you the rope.
Yeah.
Did they know what you're gonna do?
They brought me to the auditorium where the rope was, and then they put a chair up there, and they were like, you might as well go ahead and do it. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody like you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. How old were these students?
I think they was in the 5th grade. I don't know how old.
But older than you.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Total nobodies. Okay, moving right along. So it was two of them. They didn't bring you the rope, but they brought you the chair basically that you can get in to reach the rope. Where was this rope hanging?
Like it was this play. I think it was like for the.
Oh, they had a play?
Yeah.
Okay, and they left the rope?
And then it was like this little, it was supposed to be like a bird or something like that. It
Yeah.
was to fly across the stage or something.
Okay.
Then that's where the rope it came from. And it was like, they put a chair underneath it. Then they told me to stand on the chair. I'm like,
that is amazing.
I'm not going to stand on that chair. I'm not going to do it.
So you confided in them, obviously, that you wanted to do this, or they were just telling you to do it?
They were telling me to do it, but I didn't do it.
Okay, here come the second incident. What happened?
I actually went to the auditorium.
Same location, same thing, without them?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? You went ahead and tried to do it?
No, I standed on a chair, but then I thought I was like, my family and friends.
That's right. That's right.
Then I got down.
Okay.
I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Amen. That's the most important thing. Well, we're sure glad you're here and that you thought twice about it. What advice would you give, going back to bullying, what advice would you give students on how to handle bullying?
I would say go talk to somebody about it because you can't hold it in for a long time.
Amen. Okay.
It's gonna hold a lot of stress and depression on you.
Very smart.
Keep on building up.
Yeah. And then what else should they do? What else you think they should do once they tell someone? And what advice would you give them? You know, like, do you worry about something like that, or do you just keep going?
I helped a few kids stop trying to commit suicide. I helped
Amen. You did.
Yeah.
That's good. So you're like a hero.
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah."
Alyssa, remember Alyssa? Yeah.
And so this is really normal in your school for kids to be really, because I'm from a different era. So yeah, it was happening, but you know, I think one of the reasons, even your mom, I think one of the reasons why we didn't have to go through is because we didn't have all this extra curricular stuff going on, you know, where we could have easy access to how someone looks. Like, gosh, look at that person, and we didn't have to compare ourselves to other people. We didn't have to do that. If we did, it was at school, and it wasn't as deep. It wasn't as deep as I heard you guys have to go through. We didn't have to go through anything like that. It's like, ooh, thank you, Jesus. And we didn't have, like I said, we didn't have the internet, so we were just like writing letters and doing that. We didn't have all that pressure. And even me more so than your mom, because she's younger than I am, so we didn't have to worry about that. So sometimes I feel sorry for the children that are growing up right now, because they have to go through so much. But you did prevent a couple of students from committing suicide, and I want to thank you and commend you for that. Right, Mom?
Yes, because they were younger than me. They were like 8 and 9.
That's sad. And what was their story? What was going on with them?
My friend, I think she's like in like suicide watch in the hospital, I think.
Oh no.
She said her uncle and her dad, they would like come in her room at night and mess with her and her sisters. Then she said she ran away, I guess, to her aunt's house or something. Then I guess she's on her mom.
So this is not even bullying. This is just pressure from family members. So the uncle and the father would come into the room and let me ask you something. You don't know, was the uncle the brother of the father, or probably so?
I think.
That is amazing. That I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. And she confided in you and told you, and she wanted to commit suicide.
Yeah, she told me, so I talked her out of it. She was like, "Thank you for doing that, because haven't nobody ever told me stuff
that you told her." Wow, you are such a hero.
I said she got a long life to live. She was like 9. So wow. I said you're 9, you got a long life to live. Don't go down the same road I went down.
Right. Oh my God, that is so, oh, you're gonna make me cry. Are you serious? You told her that?
Yeah.
I am so proud of you, little angel. She is so sweet. You know that? Gosh, to have someone, because she wouldn't be here today if it hadn't been for you. What was the outcome of that? Did you tell her to go tell someone? What did she do?
I think she went to tell her older brother, and her older brother told her mom, I think.
Her mom probably didn't even know what's going on.
No.
So she's okay now?
Mhm.
Okay, second incident, what was going on with that student?
It was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's like 10 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was because of her brother or her mom or something like that.
So this is totally outside of these students. I mean, this is pressure from home. So these kids hadn't even got the pressure from the school yet.
And it's more pressure. Like the man who was sexual harassing students, he did the same to her.
The one that was harassing you.
Yeah.
What is going on in the world today, you guys? I'm not saying sexual harassment, molestation, incest, all this has not been going on, but it's like escalated for some reason. It's like heightened. Mom, do you have any idea what's going on?
I talked her out of it too.
You talked your friend out of it too. What do you think? What is it? What is going on? Because you're talking 8 years old, 9 years old. I'm not saying it wasn't here before, but it's like almost everyone you talk to, a little kid, they're like, "Oh, well, see, my dad, my mom," and
then we've heard by kids that they're talking about her business at school. What happened?
Well,
like you don't talk. If
If
I come and talk to them in confidential, you don't have no business talking to. Well, she went through it because she went and, tell them what.
So you're saying the staff members somehow it trickled down and the students.
Or talking about what she tried to do in school. They're not supposed to talk about that.
Well, here's the deal with that. Some kids have ears, and sometimes these, before school starts, okay, the bell rings. Then come down the hallway. So here comes a tardy bell. You guys, they still have the tardy bell, right? Okay. You got these 2 teachers at one of the teachers' doors, and they're talking. And so these students, they don't realize their voice is carrying over. And you got these kids that have come into class, and they're waiting for the teacher to come into class to start the class, where they're outside the door talking about. Right. And these students are all in their mouths, and these teachers are, they're gossipy. Come on now.
And then they going next to student, telling the student and stuff.
I don't think so much that they went and told the student what was going on. I really think the students are overhearing them.
Yeah, the 2 students are telling others.
Right, and then the students are telling other students. I would like to believe they have enough common sense to not, "Hey, Billy, what's going on with Victoria?" They're not doing that because there's laws that they have to follow, but they can talk amongst themselves about the situation. And then you have these students that are listening, and that's total disrespect. If you're going to talk about the student, which you should be a concern, and it could be out of concern, but that concern is gossip disguised, which is a quote. Concern is gossip disguised, meaning some people's concern is really gossip, so, and it's disguised as concern.
Alyssa the one who told me.
So that's the person who told you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is that? How do you react to that? It makes you stronger to know that that even a kid can be talked about, right? So that should only make you stronger to know when you get you get older, it's going to happen. One of the things I'm not happy about them talking, but you have to turn things around and be happy that at this age that people are going to talk. And it's only going to make you stronger. I would rather know at your age that people are going to talk regardless of what's going on in your life than wait till I'm 21 and find out, why are they talking about me? They talking about me. At this age, sad it's happening, but it lets you know that regardless of your age, people are going to talk. You could be a nun and people are going to talk about you because you're a nun. N-U-N. She's a nun. She's always wearing that outfit all the time, and she doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. So just know that you have to turn some of this turmoil into a terrific positive. All right. And say, okay, yeah, it's true. And then say, I can see if you were lying on me, but you're not. So, hey, you're not lying on me. You know what I'm saying? It did happen. But guess what? You don't know what's going to happen in your future. And you don't have to say that to them, but let me tell you something. The power of thinking something without saying it, like you can you could be talking to them and then you're thinking, but guess what? I'm going to college and you may not be. You have to turn everything into a positive. I'm going to be this and that, and you just might not be. So we'll see what's going on. Yeah, while you're talking about me now, I may be talking about you or thinking about talking about you when you get older.
A few students were thinking about not going to college.
What's that, baby?
A few students were thinking about not going to college.
And say, for me, it's not an option. I'm going to college.
Yeah, I'm going.
So, I used to tell my daughter, success is the best revenge. I used to tell her that all the time, and it worked. Success is the best revenge. What's going on with you right now? Minuscule. Nothing. Your hair, how you wear your hair, makeup, no makeup. It's just, and then, okay, you go to junior high. Yeah, you may be thinking a little bit more about your appearance because you're older and more little boys are going to like you and all of that. You may want to wear a little lip gloss or something like that to school. But in the end, when it really matters is when you have obtained success in your own right, when you feel like I have arrived. And that's up to you. I am in college. I went through high school, and it's going to get even worse or better, depending on how you look at it in high school. But then there's a maturity. Most students, when they get in high school, they're a little more mature. They see the error of their ways. And this may be the same students that talked about you in elementary. They're not thinking about you like that in high school, because guess what? You're going to blossom, and you're going to be even more beautiful than you are right now. And that's just how it goes. They're going to be like, oh, hi, Victoria, and that's just how life is. So trust me, what I'm saying in the end, don't worry about stuff that's going on right now. Okay. It's going to be greater later. And just remember, success is the best revenge. That's something that no one can ever take away from you if you be successful. Okay. And Mom, I want to commend you on how you handled the situation with her being harassed by the teacher. What did you think when she told you that?
I'm gonna go pick him up.
You were gonna go pick him up?
Beat him up. But I had called the police, did a police report, investigated it, and went back up there, checked to see what the outcome was. They didn't do nothing, so I called CPS and they did a report and they got it done.
They got it done. Oh yeah, they don't play. CPS, by the way, is Child Protective Services. And they take taking care of kids very serious. Wow, that is absolutely wonderful. So back to you as far as the suicide. How do you feel about yourself now?
Confident.
Amen. Say that again.
Confident.
You do? I can tell. You feel real confident about yourself.
I got a few role models in the house.
You got a few role models in the house. You do. Your mom, number one.
My sister and brother.
Your mom, your family. That's it. Your family. That is absolutely wonderful.
And my niece.
And your niece. Okay, so what do you think about your mom? She's right here.
She's setting a good example for me.
Amen. Trust me, I know she really truly is setting a good example for you. Wow. And you love her dearly. Matter of fact, what you guys don't know is before we started recording, this young lady made the statement, and she wasn't provoked. It just out the blue said, "Mom, tell them what you said you're gonna do for your mom."
I said I'm gonna live with my mom and help her pay bills and buy food and stuff like that,
and take care of her. Yeah, Mom, can she stay with you when she get old?
You're in my big old mansion.
In her big old mansion.
Alex in her mansion.
Okay, you Alex in the mansion. Alex is not the pet, okay, you guys. Well, I am so proud of you on so many levels. Anything else you'd like to say to young children? Because they're going to be listening to this. I'm going to make sure that parents, my stuff is adult, everything I do, but I want the children of these parents and people, grandchildren, to listen to this one in particular. Will listen to this one only because the rest of my things are adult. But anything else you want to say to encourage kids? You think they should be in any kind of sports or anything like that? What should they do? Make use of their time?
If there is any kids out there trying to commit suicide, just know you got a lot of people on your side, like family, God, friends.
Family, God, and friends.
Don't listen to what other people say, because only your opinion matter.
They sound like I'm not rubbing up on you. He don't care what you say.
God likes you the way you are.
Oh my God. Go on, girl. You gonna make me go in preacher mode. Go in preacher mode for him. She's still there laughing. You go and preach. Can you do that in preacher mode? My listeners know what preacher mode. We'll see. Okay. So
God always got your back when you need him.
That's right. But also, get in some sports, because you need to get around like-minded kids from the beginning.
Like, give sports that I play.
Mm-hmm. Sports.
I used to play basketball. Well, I still play basketball. I used to play soccer and football.
You play football?
Yeah.
You'll be a good linebacker.
Yes, you got to tackle people.
When she first I first enrolled her in school, the basketball coach was already asking me, "Can she play basketball?"
But what about the football?
No, they said basketball.
I go outside
So let me ask you something about the football, because I don't know if you guys remember the young Hispanic chick that actually opened up those doors for females to play football. Do you remember that? And they kept going back and forth like she was in junior high, I think, and she opened up those doors because they fought that with tooth and nail. So now what you're saying, it is true, you can play football on the team.
Yeah.
Girls.
On the girls, so they have a girls football team?
Oh, they can play with the boys.
Yeah, I played football with boys mostly.
Are you serious? Like on the team? I'm not talking about like outside recess.
Yeah, on the team.
Okay, well, she did that. Yeah, they had to open up those doors. I don't know if you guys remember that, and she's going to be going down.
I went to this basketball game.
Okay.
It was at my school.
You remember?
But I went with my friends, so my mom and stuff couldn't go. And the coach, he actually made me play, and I got 3 shots in a row.
Basketball?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. So you'll be going to the 5th grade, right?
Yes.
Okay. How you going to handle, when you walk in that door, they're going to know who you are in a different way. Right?
Yeah. I'm going to set an example.
But she's still going to go to the 5th grade, right? Yeah, her mom was saying we're going to be moving, but she's still going to be going to the 5th grade.
Yeah, I'm going to set an example for a lot of kids.
Yes, you are. You are already doing that. That is absolutely.
And I got some more stuff to say about kids.
Okay, go ahead. I'm here. The microphone is yours. She'd like to say some more things about kids.
Don't listen to what people say, because you got a success of what you want to be in life. Get your goals. Go to college. You can be what you want to be.
Wow. Wow.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. Stay off drugs.
Yeah.
Stay up.
Don't do drugs.
Don't chase after these little boys.
Yeah. Don't chase after the boys if you're a female.
Don't worry about nothing but getting the college degree, getting the master's degree.
Amen. And so that's what I was just saying.
Praising the
Things
Lord.
that's going on right now with you is real, and I know this is going to sound cruel and something. It don't matter. You are too young to be even focused on stuff like that. And I'm not saying you, I mean you plural. You meaning all students. You need to ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, math, get it out the way, go to junior high. Like I said, okay, you got she got to have the latest pants and stuff. It's going to escalate. When you get in high school, you may have a job where you can buy your own stuff and pay for your own cell phone and do all this kind of stuff. Yeah. It just grows. But right now, no. You guys, this is sad that a child in elementary would have this kind of pressure. It's really, really sad. And speaking of cell phones, I see a lot of parents or buying their children cell phones. I'm going to tell you, see how cell phones were out when my children were in school. But here was the stipulation. The only one of my kids that had a cell phone was my daughter. You know why? My son, he couldn't get one until he turned 16, and he still did not have one then. The only way reason why my daughter had a cell phone was because she was in so many activities, and we needed to pick her up. So she needed a cell phone to call and say, I'm through, I'm finished, blah, 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 blah. That was it. If that little girl was not in all those activities, she wouldn't have had a cell phone, And then even my son, you can't get one until you turn 16. And that didn't even, that whole script got changed around. It's just that a lot of these parents have these children with things that makes it harder and put pressure on other kids. Either they're being pressured or they learn to put pressure on other kids. Being competitive is what it is at their age, being competitive. I just don't believe, I commend any parent who does not have their child with a cell phone. I just praise them. Because, first of all, it's another bill. It's an unnecessary bill that a lot of parents can't afford. And if that child is not in any after-school activity, why? What's the purpose? Now, we just talked about you getting a cell phone. And the reason for that cell phone is because of your mom's phone. I also don't believe a child should be using their parents' phones because they're going to get on some stuff that is going to mess up the parents' phone, downloading things. So, that kind of works.
You don't even know about.
Right. And putting stuff on there. And I know this is not about cell phones and things like that, but it's just certain things that, as a parent myself, that even if my kids grew up in this era, I know it's not going to happen.
I'm actually thinking about running track.
Are you going to run track?
Yeah.
Have you? And you said you've ran track before, right?
Yeah.
Well, do it. Your mom wants you to be in any kind of, and I'm not her spokesperson, but I know your mom wants you to be in any kind of activities that you feel like you want to be in.
Every game.
She said she would go to every game. Yeah.
Nicole will.
Yeah.
She lazy. She'll go too though. Yeah. She'll go.
Your daughter? Who is that? Your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna go.
Got a little curve for somebody else too.
You have a what?
I got a little curve from somebody else.
A little curb?
A little courage.
Courage? Who did you get courage from? Who did you get some courage from? You smiling at me? Is it for me? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my God. What did I do? Come on, tell me. I want to know. What did I do? Tell me what I did. It's
hard to explain.
I am very hard. She said it's hard to explain. I'm very hard to explain. No, but you don't have to. I appreciate that, and I encourage you in some way. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell me. So but either way, I'm proud of you, and so many ways. So many ways. Even your eating habits have totally changed. She did something, you guys. She was like, I'm not hungry. I was like, what? She said, I'm not. And then her mom, this is even deeper than, what was that? This is even deeper.
You're not eating like a Like, you eating less.
She's eating less. I was going to say, even her mom is eating less because all of this stuff that's going on around you
eat a lot.
has no, you're not.
You losing weight from seeing. Like,
Yes, you are losing weight. Yeah, really, you can.
Because I wouldn't be able to sit in it. I wasn't able to sit in that chair at first.
No, she wasn't. And I, as you guys, some of you know, I have MLD and MLM dieting. MLD is mind, lifestyle, diet. MLM is mind, lifestyle, maintenance. And so I teach people how to lose weight and how you live to eat, not eat to eat to. You eat to live, not live to eat. And did I say that right? Eat to live, not live to eat. Okay. And they're having inside jokes, but macaroni.
We're all
having an inside joke now. You know what? We're recording. You guys, too many inside jokes going on.
Yes.
But I'm trying to play it off. But no, we have a lot of inside jokes going on. But you guys, I'm so proud of. That was the wig. You guys stop. Isn't it nice you can have fun like this with people? And I wish you guys could see what she's doing. But on a serious note, changing the diet, little things like that can really change your personality and how you feel about yourself. Because sometimes when you're eating, you know, that makes you feel like you're eating to relieve a lot of stress and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes for both of you guys. Like, she's probably eating comfort because of kids. I'm gonna eat. You're probably eating because of, you know, things. And so now I'm proud of you guys on that level as well. Well, any final words you want to say? Both of you, starting with you, baby girl. Anything?
You need to tell somebody before you try, like, to do something.
Do something as in commit suicide or whatever. Okay, so two things. First thing is bullying. How do you handle the bullying?
I told someone.
No. How would you tell someone? I'm sorry. How to handle the bullying?
I would go to the counselor. Hey, they're bullying me.
Tell someone.
Huh?
Tell someone.
Who?
You said tell someone. Like, tell someone. Like, you know.
Oh, I would tell the counselor.
Tell the counselor. Okay. And anyone else you should tell that you're being bullied?
Oh, my teacher.
Okay.
Or mom.
Exactly. Now, suicide. What would you tell a person that's contemplating suicide? A student. Someone you know. It could be anyone. What would you tell them? They say, "Oh, I want to commit suicide, Victoria."
Wait, like when a student tell me?
Yeah, they're confiding in you. What would you tell them?
I would tell them, like, you got a long life to live. You only this age.
Right.
You don't even know how long you gonna live.
Right. They really don't.
Commit suicide.
And so, et cetera, et cetera. Mom, what would you say to other parents who may be going through something like this? Final words.
I would say my daughter went through it, and if you need anybody to talk to, you could talk to me.
Oh, okay, cool. So for support. Oh, that is so sweet. And they could, like, converse with you and
I could tell them ways to get help. What I did, they need me to go with them. I'll go help them.
Really? Because you've done a lot. You have really done a lot to help your daughter, and I am so proud of you. I really, truly am. Well, that's going to be it. We've got the final word from baby girl. Victoria, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
And this is Kimmy Wyatt. I'm going to go. And if you guys know of anyone that's being bullied in school, you know, talk to your kids. I can't believe, and I mean talk to them, not at them. I'm just going to say something. I'm going to throw a couple of people where I live under the bus. I hear, because I'm in an apartment complex, how some of these parents talk to their children, and it is absolutely baffling how you could talk to your children like that. My mother, when I was growing up, cursed, but she didn't curse at us, basically. She would say a cursing word, but she never, well, no, I take that back, and she had gotten really, truly mad, but you deserved it. There's a difference. I heard some of these parents cursing their kids out like, and it's unnecessary. Sit back, relax. You don't have to do all that. And only thing you're doing, and I'm not one of these parents who believe in not spare the rod, not sparing the rod, or sparing the rod. Not, in other words, not giving your children a spanking or whooping. Trust me, I'm not. I feel that is necessary to raise a child. In most cases, that's just my opinion. Post your comments below. I got it. My brothers got it. I wouldn't have, in retrospect, as an adult, I wouldn't have had it another way. I really wouldn't, because when you think about it, you did do what you did and you needed a whooping. So I didn't get that many whoopings for that reason. I made sure once I got that one whooping, probably that one, I was like, ooh, now that hurts. And that's the purpose of disciplining a child, so they'll know not to do those things. But I hear these parents today, you guys, whoo, MF this, get your blah, 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 blah over here. And it's just, you hear that too, right, Mom?
I'll smack the black off of you.
I'll smack the black off of you. And just that's even not the worst, Yeah, this is just, you're bringing the child's self-esteem down, and then they're getting pressure from school, and then they're getting in school with the teacher, and then, people not believing them, and they just got all this pressure on them, and it's like, okay, where does a child go? Where does a child go if at the home they can't even get protection?
They go outside and play with friends.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, where's the peace at? Where is the PEACE? Where does a child find peace when the people that are people, married parents or parents together, person, mom or dad, when their mom and dad is not there for them, and then they don't feel like they can talk to them? One of the reasons why children feel like they can't talk to their parents is this: you're putting me down too. And that's really sad. You're putting me down, and I'm supposed to be able to come to you and be able to tell you anything. So they harbor, like you said earlier, they keeping all this stuff in, and they have nowhere to go. They have no outlet. They have no outlet to go to. So parents, chill out. It doesn't take all that. And I always use my kids, because I'm a parent and I have kids, even though they're grown. I never talk to my kids like that. I never thought that my kids were that bad or whatever, that I would have to talk to them in that kind of manner. And trust me, it worked. It really, truly worked. The cursing that you guys hear me doing today is frustration. I know it is, because of being spied on and stalked. It has nothing to do with, that's how she is. She's always cursing. No, I haven't. I've never been a cursor. And that's what I'm working on as a person. But just chill out, parents. And if you need to talk to me, Victoria's mother here, she's telling you guys, even though she's giving anonymous name today, if you would know, if you want to talk to her, she's there for you guys. So there's places and resources that you can go to if you really, as a parent and as a student, if you really want to get over this. And it's real easy. So, hasta la vista, buenas horas, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella, ciao Bello, gotta go. Smooches. Bye. And if I forgot something, trust me, the text will be where the video is posted. Okay, I'm out. Bye. Thanks again, you guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bye.